I love that music too, it's so soothing, so serene. And we're back to our human form! It feels good to only walk on two legs again. Oh, I was just starting to have fun! Don't forget that fused shadow! It always looks like she's the one that jumps into this spring, doesn't it? Even though Midna probably doesn't give a crap about these guys, I mean, you get the feeling. But it always looks like she just jumps right into the fray of things. Like she's the one reviving the spirit, even though we were the ones that did all the work. I suppose this guy's meant to be some sort of bird, but just judging by his mask, he looks really strange.
My name is Eldin. I am one of the light spirits of Hyrule. I am the spirit that guards these lands. O great hero chosen by the gods. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. But already these grounds have been defiled, draped in shadow and seeded with evil.
Well, that sucks.
You must go to these sacred grounds and cleanse them.
Got it. Wait, that's it? That's really all you're gonna tell me? No long drawn-out speeches about being the hero or anything? Okay, maybe a long drawn-out animation of you closing up your wings so you can vanish. I suppose that makes up for it? Okay, so I guess we have to go see the Gorons and get back the magical thing we're looking for. Oh, right, the kids. UniGiant? They always push Colin around. Even Mallow doesn't look back. Such a heartwarming scene, though. Ah, see, I told you, Beth. UniGiant would come to save us. Mal's like, yeah, whatever, kid. You are the one from Ordon who these children spoke of? We are well met. I am Renato, shaman of this town. And this? This is my daughter Luda. Oh, poor Barnes. But he is a coward. So I don't care too much about him. The beast left us to die, but Mr. Renato found us. At first I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as the Ordona province, even though it's really a stone's throw away from my house. Yeah, I don't remember much. All of a sudden everyone was captured, and then, until now, it's been like
a nightmare.
Yeah, it was like a terrible dream, then we couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. The village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. The dark beast attacked, but even worse was the sudden and inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. They had long been our friends, but suddenly treated us as foes. Even now they refuse to permit us entry into their minds. It strains the limits of belief to think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. It makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of the change. In any case, you must take these children and flee the village before more nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There is no telling what may happen to us here, but we can leave you out on your own, right? It's my job to protect and try to coax the Gorons back to their recent change of heart. What? And the kids look it up for some reason I don't know. But now we have free reign in light, and we can actually travel around Kakariko village, which is kind of cool, but there's not too much for us to do, is there? I mean, I suppose we should just head straight up for Death Mountain and see what we can do about the Gorons, because we're Link, you know? I mean, I assume we're going to be the hero of the game, so there must be something we can do, right? Just slash them with the sword, smack them upside the head a couple of times, and they'll come around, I'm sure of it. I mean, they have to remember the green tunic and everything. Didn't I save them? before. Hell, wasn't Darunia's son named after me? For goodness sake, you should remember who I am. It's only been 100 years. Haven't I been passed down in Goron legend or something? You'd think they'd remember. Well, I suppose we'll give it a shot. So up we go.
No humans allowed! These lands belong to the Goron tribe. The elders said no humans may pass.
Okay, so, I guess we'll try to stop him, right? Grab him and... That worked.
A weak spirit is no match for the might of the Gorons.
Weak spirit had nothing to do with it. It's just the fact that you're a freaking rock and I'm a human. I mean, what do you expect me to do? Oh well, nothing we can do as long as that jerk is going to be blocking the path, so... I guess we have to go to Renato and tell him we quit. Alright, buddy.
Ah, how fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried.
Then why didn't you stop me?
Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who is able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown of Ordon. Please go to him, and while you are there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and a cart. Please return to Ordon to inform the parents that their children are free for home. Give them my word.
So it looks like we're heading back for Ordon. That was pretty fast. I mean, we just got here. I don't want to leave. But before we do, there are a couple of places I want to check out first. Yeah, a couple of places I want to check out first. But we can't do that because we're thrown into a cutscene right here. It's Epona! We couldn't call her before, and now we figure out why. Looks like a couple of enemies found control of her, and she's going kind of crazy. She doesn't even recognize us. Well, here we go for probably the shortest minigame in the entire game. Hold the joystick in the direction that it tells you to on the bottom of the screen, and as soon as the prompt comes up for you to seize control of her, then do it. Fairly simple. Pretty fun. But before we leave, there are a couple of things I would like to do. Not talk to you, Midna. You recognize I walk off the horse now. Was not aware of that before. Can we do anything here yet? No, we can't. So let's see if we can find the house that had the box we moved around. Because that house will also house a golden bug. And I promised I would show off where we can find the golden bugs as soon as we have the opportunity to collect them. I believe this is it. Yep, there's the first one. The female ant. First in the Kakariko village. So the male can't be too far away. Is there anything else we can do here, though? Is there a piece of heart or something we can get? I think that's in Hyrule Field. The next ant we're looking for is actually in the graveyard, so we'll head over there real quick. It's just behind Renato's house. If you don't recognize any of this place after going through it once in the Twilight, we'll be here so many times that you'll know your way around soon enough. And of course, Legend of Zelda tradition, if you defile graves, you get money for it. So let's push this out of the way. Where's the money? I want my money! Push this one, I guess. Money, please. Yellow rupee, of course. I'm not going to do that for every single grave. You can't do that for most of them. And I hit start to get my items again. I'm going to do that a lot, if you can't tell, but let's light a couple of these torches. I see a treasure chest. Get used to doing this. Even if it's daytime, lighting torches will get you treasure. So let's open that up. 50 rupees! Oh, it won't fit in the wallet. I guess we can only hold 300. Man, I don't remember this game very well at all, do I? You can also kill all of these Gways, and you'll get a lot of money for it, too. But there's no reason to, since I've already got so much money. But they're just going to be annoying me if I don't kill them now, so that's the only reason I'm going after them. I've never used the Gale Boomerang to bring him down before either. I think the bug's actually underneath the tree. Yep, there it is. The male ant. And now we get a whole bunch of money from the tree. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Money! Still not enough to max it out, though. Oh well. That's all we can do in the graveyard for now. And let me put away the lantern before I forget I have it there. Okay, no more fooling around. Well, actually, we have a little bit more fooling around to do, but it'll be in Hyrule Field. So let's find our horse, and I'm eager to try... There she is. Try mounting her running from the back, and she'll get a running start. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that a lot, because I've never tried it before, and it's very helpful. But we need Epona so we can jump over the gate that's locking this place. Yep, the gate right over here that we were able to dig under is a wolf. We're not a wolf anymore, so we can't quite do that. Hey! I will get that scream right eventually. Uko. Wonder what Uko's writing to us about. Well, no reason not to check, right? Planning a trip, might see each other again. Introduce you to our son. Ah, we didn't get to meet her son, did we? But before we head too far out of our way, I believe the bug's around here somewhere. Mr. Buggy! Where are you, Mr. Buggy? Probably should have ridden around with Epona to get over here. Let's see. You around here, Mr. Buggy? I think I hear you. There you are. The female pill bug. Fairly easy to spot if you know where to look. Just go out of your way a little bit. But yeah, this is Kakariko Gorge. You can see we've lifted the Twilight in this section, but not over there. But yeah, this is the area that we explored through the Twilight, and it's really neat to be able to see these places, you know, a different way. Oh, you can also use the sword while you're on Epona. I never got to show that off. Fairly neat as well. But yeah, there's a lot of different places to explore in Hyrule Field here. I believe the other pillbug is up here. Well, we'll find out for sure once we dismount Epona. Pillbug? No? Maybe he's down there? Well, there is something up here for us anyway. Just, oh, I love all the camera angles you can take of this place. It looks so nice. Okay, dude. Just run you over. Run you over, I said. Swing my sword at you. You're trying to knock me off my horse. You're gonna die now. As long as we're here, though, there is a piece of heart on top of this little pillar here. We'll be back to this pillar later, but for now we're just interested in the piece of heart. And this will complete our 5th heart container! Joy of joys. We still have one more golden bug to find around here, though. And as you can imagine, we'll be tending to those rocks once we have the appropriate equipment for it. Let's see, is that bug around here somewhere? Sure he is. There he is. Hi, guy. So we'll pick him up right quick. And off we go back to Ordon. No more detours! I promise. Actually, what I like to do with Link here is hold his sword above his head charged up for a spin attack. I don't know if that holds... let's see. Can I hold it between areas, or does it eventually run out? Yeah, I can hold it. There's no reason not to hold your sword charged up for an attack, because you never know who you're going to run into, but most of the time, they're not going to threaten you off the horse. I don't know if daytime passes during this segment of the game either. It did before when we were first going to Kakariko, but I don't know if it does now. That's really weird.